Hey guys, just wanna do a quick update today. I got a new mic, hooray! So hopefully the audio will be a little bit better now. And I kind of want to talk about the Mass Effect Extended Cut. I talked about my last video, and it's only gonna include like additional cinematics and epilogues to like explain more of the ending, not really change it, which is okay with me. Cause like I said, I one of those people that did not like the ending. But at the same time, I'm kind of disappointed because I really wanted to kill Harbinger, the main Reaper. I thought that was like one of the big things that they needed to do. You know, he was one of the main. He was the main bad guy in the whole series from not the whole series, but from 2 and 3. He was like the main villain besides the Elusive Man, and I was really bummed that you did not get to kill him directly. So like what I want to say now is really more of my fan fiction of how I wanted the game to end. So bear with me. And so basically, it would start off with instead of finding out the catalyst is the Citadel, they would need to find. They'd had to find out. They found out that the catalyst itself needs the main Reaper as a component, which in this case would be Harbinger. So they would need to get Harbinger inside the Citadel to activate the catalyst. Now, it would play out mostly the same up till the point when you're on Earth. And I wanted the way I saw it playing out in my head was instead of taking 2 people to come with you, you pick 2 people to stay behind for whatever reasons they would give. Now, you would charge towards the light and you would get beamed up and separated. Now, the trick would be uh, the fleet had to get Harbinger into the Citadel to activate the catalyst. And depending on your war assets, it depended how much damage it would take to get him there. And with the lowest requirement of that, with the not having enough assets being that the Normandy Joker sacrifices the ship and himself to get Harbinger in there, and the audio would cut between Joker and Shepard, telling him that this is how that it was an honor serving under him, and that Edie was, there with him. And if Edie was on the way in your group, after he would crash and he would get Harbinger in there and die. You would just see her shut down and lose power, and say it was an honor working under you, Shepard. And then Shepard would again meet up, talk to his teammates to try to meet up, and you would get to the scene where the Elusive Man and Anderson would happen, and that would work out the same way. And then you would, after the scene with the Elusive Man, you would see Harbinger in the Citadel, and you had to fight your way to get to him. And as you're fighting towards him, you make a big speech about this is the last push and that they may not be going home, but it's for the greater of the universe. So then you would get into Harbinger, and as like in number 2, the same outline of getting to his core to like destroy him to send that so the catalyst can uh, amplify the signal of his destruction towards the other Reapers. Some way they could work that into the plot, and it would basically you'd get to the core, and you basically it was like time where you're just getting constantly overrun, but you have most of all your squad mates to help you. And then finally, when the timer ticked to 0, the cinematic would kick in, and the slow music would start, and one by one you see your squad mates fighting to the bitter end. And if you had your love interest with you, you'd look at each other and embrace each other one last time as whatever it is you did goes off and explodes or whatever. And like then it would cut to the scene of the Citadel catalyst shooting out the light and the Reapers crashing and burning. And depending on your assets, the outcome of the fleet and the ships and the Earth and how it looked and all that. and that would take effect, and it would end with them, your two members that you decided to leave behind, their epilogue or their thoughts of you, of what you've done in the past and all that, and, a memorial to you and the other crewmates that died. And that's the way I saw it happening. I mean, yeah, it's just my personal opinion, and, feel, but that's just the way I saw it. So it's not really about I want the ending changed because it wasn't a happy ending. I wanted the ending changed because it didn't really show or explain a lot, which I'm hoping these new scenes and uh, epilogues, whatever you call it, and cinematics, I really do hope they explain better a lot more of what happened afterwards. And that's all about really wanted to get off my chest today. And there was a comment about asking me if I played Minecraft, and the question is no. I'm not creative enough to play Minecraft, so I really don't bother. But thanks for the comment anyway. But yeah, those are just my thoughts on the new mic and how I felt or how I thought Mass Effect 3 should have ended. But again, I'm not a writer. I'm just a gamer. Have fun. Take care. See you next time.